You've probably heard about the Trail of Tears, but have you heard about the Long Walk? In the 1860s, thousands of Navajos and some Apaches were violently removed from their lands. They were forced to march to what was essentially a concentration camp in southeastern New Mexico.
I believe they called it the New Mexico Trail of Tears. Everything was taken away from us.
Hundreds of Navajo died during the Long Walk. They were starved and raped and shot if they couldn't keep up. That included pregnant women and the elderly. And the story at Canyon de Chelly, a Navajo stronghold, was particularly horrifying. The American military carried out a scorched earth campaign. They slaughtered the Navajo's sheep, burned their crops, and starved them until they surrendered.
When they seen that their crops, their animals being destroyed, taking that long walk without food and water, when that happens, when everything is taken away from you, it shatters everyone,
The Navajo eventually arrived at the camp, but the land wasn't fit for farming, and hunting was difficult there. They had no choice but to abandon their ancestral foods and survive off the nutritionally poor U.S. military food rations. As a result, over 2,000 of them died of disease and starvation. Eventually, the U.S. government released those that survived, but like other tribes, they were then confined to a reservation, which today has become the Navajo Nation. These forced removals of Native people were guided by a racist ideology known as manifest destiny, that somehow this land belonged to white settlers, and only white settlers, through some sort of divine order.